Alright, time to try this again. But this time with hopefully improved audio and Discord chatter in the background.
Garden? You can have a garden? You can water your plants?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. You can do a lot of, like, random shit in that game.
A trampoline! An ashtray. Purely decorative. And a cigar, wow.
You can even go fishing.
Oh my god, really? This game has
Yeah.
everything.
Has everything.
A giant killjoy.
Need it.
You can smoke. Oh my god. Yeah, this is fuck space. This is just how to getting the base good. Cool, funny glass cat. Real, no fake. Salt lamp, we need that. Mop and mop bucket, we need those. Yep, ultra bait box. Measuring tape. The microwave. Why would you want to buy more mannequins?
For purpose.
I should gather them all in one place.
Just like what Yuno does, he has mannequins.
And like
Healthy.
the thing is that they're like art dolls.
Yeah.
I wonder where I should call the mannequin.
Where you should what?
I'm wondering where I should put all the mannequins.
Oh.
They're just thing. They're just little guys.
Just throw them all in the basement. Probably. Or hey, you know what? I think there's a wood chipper somewhere.
Why would I do that?
Because they're made of wood. Wood goes in a wood chipper.
You know that
Huh?
I said, you know that makes sense, but I think we're just gonna put them out here so that they can see the sunlight.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be mean to them.
Yeah. It'd be great if the game had changing seasons. That there could be a need for fire and wood. And then the
Oh, is wood
mannequins
really
would serve a
useless?
purpose. Well, yeah, I don't know if wood is actually useful for anything in that game.
One sec.
Oh man, where are these things?
Okay. Uh, basement.
Another.
Like, for whatever reason, they moved in. And you know, who am I? I literally just work here. I wonder what that red stuff is in the room.
Probably nothing.
Hot sauce, probably.
Yeah. Last guy that lived there, absolutely filthy.
Oh, there it is.
Aw.
Like, I can't look away. At least it isn't, like, fucking making me throw up anymore.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
You're so annoying! I know there's a mannequin over here. Excuse me. I'll make congealed snot and blood and grossness. Flesh, Gib? What? It was my flesh?
Yeah, your flesh.
I can't eat it!
That's nasty.
It's really good. It's giving me so much stamina.
What the fuck? Hmm?
These are fucking awesome. I'm gonna keep them.
Ah, yeah, I gotta save that for later.
Fuck.
But yeah, after Norman Reedus loses his baby, he becomes delusional and hallucinates the baby being back in the little jar thing. It's kind of crazy. Or, yeah, grieving and delusional.
Get.
Oh, the sun.
And this will help me keep track of all of them anyway.
Hmm. Yeah.
At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling. The form Mr. Shaman.
I had a wrong number.
Hmm.
Wrong number callers. I am not Carlos.
Maybe this world wouldn't have been so divided. Maybe my mates would... sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile. Oh, and always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger.
Homegrown.
Having left that life behind, there's no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be
The
of use to
stupid
you.
son. Are you still like getting signal information? Is the download taking forever?
Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one, but they
Ah.
are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered.
Yeah, I think there's a way to get a hint of where the signals are, but I don't remember the key for it.
Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military
Matt?
behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers?
Huh.
Was that the only way for us to come together? Now, fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe.
Oh, that's showing you the locations of all the satellite dishes relative to the base, which is A.
Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my
Oh,
eye.
have you done a transformer
Seems our
check?
friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If
Yeah,
willing to
that'll be
look into it,
important.
you can review the
Might
details
wanna go to
by
the
checking
computer and
sub-orders on the
do that
delivery terminal
command.
here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper
The
rifle
other
with the data I
computer.
just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would ya?
Yeah. Because if they hit 0 on their charge, then you're gonna have a power outage. Ooh, TR1 is low. You just go to its location on the map and hit a little reset button on it, and then it recharges. I guess SV target TR_1 maybe? I've never used it before. Oh, cool. Um. Ooh. Hmm. I think red. Kind of. Oh man. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Hmm. It's just, you know, you have so many other games. You got a long list of stuff to play. Yay.
Counting on you. Safety first.
Wow. That would be awful. Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Smoke means transformer. Yeah, yeah.
This ain't bad.
Woohoo.
Commencing route. Delivery route final.
Yeah. Ah, so you can save only at night, I guess, with the sun like that. That's cool. Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't take the ATV. It's a big map. Oh man. Everything is far away, yeah. Spit spot. Wow. Thanks, Pregnant Bread 09.
Thank you, Kyle. Thanks for the help.
Pregnant Bread 09 left me a climbing anchor so I could rappel down a mountain. uh, Radiation. It's okay, there's pills for that if you do get irradiated and get cancer. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good evening, Sam. Well, look who it is.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Alpha? Since it's the letter A? I'd be surprised if it worked. I've never tried it before. Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. Let me just take a look at our active orders. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work. We've designated more materials for your use.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yeah.
Chiral ant. Slap it on and you cargo. And the more of them you use. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Yeah, probably. It's probably nothing. If you hear something that sounds like metal crunching or whatever, it's probably just a pine cone falling from a tree. Yeah, it freaked me out. And it was just like, oh yeah, that's pine cone. It's like, why? On what planet? Yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's... Well, you got a couple more batteries. It's fine. Ooh. Weather analysis display. Okay. Free-range flesh giblets.
This must be their territory.
Oh, yeah. Dead battery. Hmm?
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming in.
Probably nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
So far, so good.
Are you picking random spots to scan? Oh. Yeah, they do give you, they do tell you where to scan things, but you kind of have to find, like, these white rings that pulse out to even have a chance of getting it. You won't get anything if it's just a random spot. Yeah, but I think that's a computer upgrade or something. They're like little white rings that pulse out, where signals are. And yeah, they are a little hard to find. Severance?
Yeah, that's the way.
Nope. Nice. Don't know why. That's concerning. Ah, crap. Forgot that wasn't the enemy base.
You've recovered everything then. Great. It delivered.
Add. It's a really fun game when everything's understood.
Right.
Good to see you again. Well, well. Retrieved retrieve that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very... Now, let's review... This cargo is in exceptional condition. You are the best. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a saint. I'd say it's about time I gave you this. We've designated more materials for... Now displaying your current order grade. We've got our hands on those bastards' gear now, and it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect. Call it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader were second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. Strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research.
So
If you
much
head north of
food.
here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this research, I've only met him once myself, and I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have
Isn't
better
the
luck
sun
than me
gonna
if you
mess
decide
with
to
you?
pay him a visit.
Huh. That's weird. Oh, then I guess it's over.
You're damn right
Oh,
I do.
oops.
But the way I see it, he's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements, as one would expect.
Oh, that happens if you're on the
When he heard a group
vehicle.
of trigger-happy arseholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days. But if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally. With your help, we were able to improve the design of the spare ammo container and create a version with a much bigger capacity. That's not an overstatement. It'll let you carry a lot more ammunition. That way, you don't have to bring so many weapons and can rely on just a few favorites. That sounds good to you? Give it a try.
Order completed. Well done.
Why? Oh. Yeah, it can be a bit driving off of a cliff by accident and stuff. Yeah.
Stretch my legs. Almost there.
Yup.
Someone's out there.
Guess you have to write some down in real life and rewrite it when you get to base. It's more immersive that way. You have a first aid kit with you? Oh, okay. Oh. Dang. Alright. I vaulted over a railing and it went off of a small cliff. It was pretty bad though. Let's charge. Jeez. The taser in the original game didn't have to charge. I just don't remember it having to do that. So you doing your satellite code stuff? Hmm.
You a porter? Wow. Give me... You put on a clinic out there. Well done.
Okay.
You seem like a portal. Go on, use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now.
Yeah. Yeah. They make it so comfy. Mm-hmm. Imagine being paid to go for a cozy walk while you collect, satellite codes.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the Plague Gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia, too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental... If you fall onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next Plague Gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, we can only manage to get that old road patched up and usable. Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact, and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a
Yeah, I used to be terrified of driving. It took me, like, a while, several months to get used to it. Constant driving.
Easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton.
No lab off today.
You may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed.
Oh, is there something wrong with it?
Also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power. So make sure you have enough to spare.
Oh, yeah, I changed mics and adjusted the, settings and stuff on it.
You ought to take one out for a spin.
My other mic was having a lot of quality problems. It sounded muffled and quiet. Really annoying.
It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested. We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go,
I've been playing Death Stranding too.
and in recognition of this, seems you've been officially cleared to
I'm
take on
finally in
standard
Australia.
It's
It
one of
is
the
nothing
harshest
like
conditions of
actual
flight
Australia.
There are
Well,
fewer and fewer
I guess
folks
there's a lot
willing
of...
to serve as porters these days. But there's no
Yeah, but
shortage
I've
of
seen
people
it
who
in
need help.
photos.
So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by
But
picking
also
up
the first game was nothing like the US, and they said they weren't really trying to make a faithful rendition. It's just kind of like
could benefit from having it
a
operational as
setting
well.
thing.
Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV
Yeah.
Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Isn't it fun falling over in the game? Very funny sound effects. Ah. It's, yeah, there's like a very alpha thing of that for Voices of the Void. But it's very basic. This events aren't synced up yet, but it's cool that someone's working on it. Faster scanner recharging. Ooh. That'd be incredible. I finally got my first exoskeleton. Life's gonna be a lot easier.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Glad we can count on you.
And too much to carry. Oh yeah, also I'm recording gameplay for YouTube. And if you're not cool with your audio being picked up by it, then I can edit that out. Yeah, it takes a while when it's not upgraded. Very slow. Yeah. Honestly, the workflow felt a lot more hectic once I got a bunch of upgrades. I didn't want to miss out on any opportunities to move the process along. So it being slower isn't necessarily bad. Yeah.
Stretch my legs.
Wait, what? You're only allowed to have a limited number of saves? This is ridiculous. I mean, you have to delete old saves to make room for new ones. That's kind of silly. First game didn't force me to do that. It's nonsense. Probably. Although 25 slots is plenty to save scum. But I blame consoles. Blame everything on consoles. One of the lead devs said there wasn't a really big leap in the technology from the PlayStation 4 and 5. So they actually couldn't make too many improvements to the sequel. I mean, it's prettier, much prettier, and they got better load times, but that's about it.
Keep it up, Sam.
Bit of a shame. Sounds like they wanted to do more. Oh, I just have a stun gun. Guess that's all I need.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
Reporting for duty. Reconnaissance complete.
You can die.
Trouble.
Generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
Yeah, you'd have to take it in yourself.
Are you injured, Sam?
Ah.
Get to safety, Sam. You could pass out at any moment.
Oh, fire you know. Nope. You'll be able to get a ton of energy drinks.
Onwards and upwards. Keep moving, keep pace. Thank you kindly. Came in handy. Definitely not alone.
Oh. Well, you reset the transformer, so I guess the breakers went off, maybe? Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. I bet they're not. See, it's all good.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, okay. I just saw a black screen and I was like, is everything still off?
Sam, look. There are wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
Oh yeah, there's wild animals in Death Stranding 2. Those weren't really a thing in the first one. So that's cool. They are pretty rare though. Animal. The Heartless? Norman Reedus. I'm sure, yeah, there probably are some that are alive, but now you can get them as little holograms. Yeah, which show up next to structures you build and stuff.
Will you prick? I don't know what to say.
Ah, nice.
Great job, Porter.
That's why I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. So I can get the Legend of Legends rank on missions.
We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad.
Forgot all about that.
Now displaying your current Porter grade. As always, thank you. Hope we can count on...
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
They're very pretty.
Feels good.
Oh, maybe it's because the power went out?
The mine's up and running again. Time to inform the staff at the Western Environmental Observatory. Sam, when we first arrived, you may have seen a sign requesting assistance with road restoration. Since we're here, why don't we mine a little? That way we might obtain the necessary materials to finish the job.
Oh, now it's done.
What happened? Oh. Huh.
Please submit materials.
Yep. Can't determine location. Yeah.
Come on, Sammy boy.
Work the stuff, contribute to the roads. Oh, yeah. That sure's cool.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
There goes the video monetization. The word ding dong was used. It's fine, I don't care. Cause... Well, I debated just recording my voice, but then I would just be talking to nothing with no context. Yes. I did think, oh, that would actually be okay, but, eh. If I were watching a video and that was happening, I'd be a little bit frustrated about not having context. Cause Ramen and, well, actually some people on Telegram want to watch, but I didn't want to stream to Twitch because of all the annoying ass bots. But really, it's because I'm gonna be rich and famous. Yes. And when humanity is wiped out and our recordings are all that's left of us, the aliens will find my recordings and be like, wow, he's cool, let's bring him back. Yes. With my amazing work ethic, well, I mean, you know, Sam works like, what, 2 hours a day? It's definitely not a full work day. Yeah, he might spend like 4 hours working on a podcast recording that they do once a week. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh man, what happened? I missed it. Oh. That's the problem. Well, the plushie is Killjoy. The doctor is just Kel. He needs a better name. Killjoy is superior. Hey, Mount Trash.
Stretch my legs.
Ramen told me she was gonna watch my Twitch stream, and then she didn't. She was just like, I gotta go to bed. Even though the day before she was like, oh yeah, I'll stay up because I'm reading a lot and doing things. It's messing with my sleep schedule. I was like, nope. Awful, terrible. Store Road. Sure.
Just a bit further now.
And speed boost sign. Launched me off of the road and into, well, it wasn't a real rock. Oh yeah, totally. Go for it.
Now leaving chiral network and coverage.
Do the thing. I think there's a hotkey for you to just collapse on the ground whenever you want to. Yeah, it's great. I think it's to get you unstuck, if that ever happens. And if you want, you can turn off fall damage. Yeah. Because in older versions there wasn't fall damage, and people loved just jumping from stupid heights and rolling down hills. Oh yeah, you're doing story mode?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Catch up to your drives. Oh. I'd be surprised if they were asking you for... it's like one a day, right? Oh. That's surprising. Have you calibrated? Oh. Oh man. Yeah, I've done typos on those a lot, and he wouldn't take them. Made me so mad. This terrain is awful.
Stretch my legs.
Safer than walking? Hmm. Difficulty isn't too bad. Haven't died yet or failed a mission, but you definitely feel the weight a lot more. Yeah. I swing a lot. Yeah. They are not tentacles wrapping around the area.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Glad. Did a little restoration, did you? Thanks so much. We'd already written this off as lost. I have a feeling this data will be of use to you. Take it, please. We're increasing your allocation of material.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
When operational, the mines can provide us with a... And with raw materials like that at your disposal, have an easier time making deliveries. It's a good reason to restore any other mines you happen to... Oh yeah, north of here are some much bigger mines even. Used to be you could find active mines scattered all throughout the continent. Because of the gold rushes, you know. From what I understand, the rail network was pretty extensive before the Death Stranding, and unmanned trains filled to the brim with precious minerals ran day and night. I should mention that we're actually developing a new system that's something of a successor to the old railways. If you head north, you can see it for yourself. I've shared data.
Order completed. Well done.
No special alloys for nothing.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Oh. I hope you can customize it a bit when the game finishes. Because, I mean, like, you have it from the start, get tons of time with it. It'd be cool to be able to add little decals or change the paint job.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Paint flames on it. Paint flames on it. Do a little hood or front ornament, yeah. maintain the transformers is a bit of a chore. Oh, I think, have you calibrated the satellites lately? Yeah, that might be why your stuff is so slow. Not getting a good signal. You type in the command, I think it's like sb.cal all, and it'll automate calibration of all the servers. Or it'll do all of them at once. And it'll also tell you which ones are down. You can do that at any satellite. Yeah. I don't think the transformer has a computer, does it? Just aimlessly riding the motorcycle. The Transformers sometimes have some gas canisters around, at least at the beginning, and you do have some in your garage, and you can order more. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
If it doesn't stick, it's not gonna take.
It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all.
Did they ask for 6
These
satellite
entities are
codes?
simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
Because I'm pretty sure if it passes to the next day, then the old ones are no longer valid.
Sam, been a while
Yeah.
since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say? The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brigands themselves were a tough.
You can give it a
imposing
shot though,
bunch.
because I've never tried it
You know,
myself
Sam,
to
you can have
submit
me
2
scout
sets of
ahead if It
codes.
would make your life easier. Just toss me into the middle of their camp, and I can give you a better picture of what to expect. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird. When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as invaders and rejected their overtures. They were unwilling to embrace the change that the chiral network could bring to their world. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite movement and their violent opposition to new technologies. Brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us. Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity.
Oh, is it low?
They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got
maybe.
some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. Sam, I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time.
Still has so much dialogue. Okay.
It's okay. It's alright.
God, you can get sunburned in this game. I didn't know that. They really pulled out all the stops for this one. Sunburn accumulating sand and dirt now. Not just blood and tar.
My word. My word.
Yeah.
Are you alright, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
Ooh. Yeah, they don't take that long, actually. Yeah.
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knott. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam. Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to... You can use... And no, in light of this way... That... Wick.
Yep.
Taken care of that disruptor device, haven't you, Sam? Then all you need to do is deliver the requested cargo. Let's get to it.
Oh wow, the game recognizes I've already taken out the place that this mission was gonna tell me to deal with. That's really cool. Not enough things do that. Ugh. At least it's just Hotel. Or, well, I guess it's already moved on to the next set of codes. Yeah. Hmm. Where? Ah. Ah.
So that's the place, huh?
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted in...
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right? Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Though you look okay. Glad you can make it. Alright, let's take a look at this cargo of yours. This is great. A flawless delivery. Where the hell did you find this? You are the best. I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
Yup.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Love the 500 credits for meatball.
This is really something. I'm part of the Chiral Network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. And with the
Busy
music
work
player,
the game.
you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, looks like my weapon data has been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds
Yeah,
like
not too
a
bad.
whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS. The Tarman's the one who recorded it. Said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen. Call me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear the song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers. Yep, I can really immerse myself in my work here. Sadly, all the music I've made never gets heard by anyone else. Still, that's about to change. Because of that update I pushed you earlier, the new music player function, remember? In it, you'll find a sample of my work. When you've got the time, be it on the job or relaxing somewhere, why don't you take a listen?
Oh, finally, I got the music player. can finally listen to the game's awesome soundtrack while I play it without having to use a
I got it from a
third-party
friend who knows
playlist.
all about weapons. Now, this is way back in the day, when I was traveling in search of new music. Well, he said I'd need to protect myself, taught me how to use it and everything. But I never did in the end. Just as well, I'm better with instruments, you know? Apparently this shines when you break it out at close range. Incorporates the latest tech as well, so it ought to pack one hell of a punch. In an ideal world, we wouldn't ever need stuff like this. But I bet it's a necessary evil for you. Do what you gotta. Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on the disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this kind of works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events, so we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
Order completed. Well done.
What's what? Oh. Sure, it's nothing. Yeah, just the wind.
Order accepted. Thank you.
A new feature has been made.
Oh.
There was a time when I shattered every hidden soul, but now I barely feel the pain when I fall. This violence is turning to madness, forgetting what I tell you that when I'm breaking, you don't know. Don't waste your life observing the slaughter. There is no time to grieve the sun. Take every chance and joy that you can find. Any love or any kind will catch the light and shine it all around. It's all we have to survive this world.
Oh yeah, sometimes the signal will just not be good.
Kisses for your anger, you're drowning in sorrow. When all the reasons to stay are selfish, you must go. I'll show you what this burden is hiding, the meaning of it all. How beautiful this life can be. You don't have to grow. Don't waste your life respecting the rulers. There is no time you need to run. Take every chance and try.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Go catch the light and shine it all around. It's all we have to survive this world. Don't think of all you have to live behind. You're all I have to survive this world. There was a
Thanks for the
time
help.
when I wish I'd
Thank you kindly.
heard every hit or soul. But now I barely feel the pain when
Good day, Sam.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I tell you over.
Okay, I'll check out the cargo then. This is the picture of perfection. Great job. You're always there just when I need you. Allow me to express my gratitude with this data. Do you have enough materials? Why don't I increase the
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
You are incredible. And with talent
like those. You might even catch their eye. The Tar Lake twins, that is. I went and shared another music sample with you, by the way. If you can, I would love it if you had a listen. That's right, or so I've heard. They live on the edge of a tar lake to explore the limits of what a human being can handle. Only interested in meeting exceptional folks capable of pushing said limits. Sad? Makes for an interesting story, huh? Which has me wondering, what kind of person... Yeah, got it from a kindred spirit in the UCA. Stuff that'll hit you right in the Kandha. A classic tune. When you head back to your room, have a listen. For real, you'll be hooked. Again, thank you so much, Sam. It's weird, though. How did something I know I'd stored safely end up in a place like that? Anyway, you might want to keep an eye on your own stuff. Take care, and please come back soon.
Order completed. Well done.
Don't waste your life observing the slaughter. There is no time to grieve the sun. Take every chance of blood you can find.
Thanks for being there for me.
It's all we have to survive this world. Don't find excuses for your anger. You're drowning in sorrow.
Order accepted. Thank you.
All the reasons to stay ourselves.
Spending so much time on trying to get it out. The inconvenience would be too much for me. Ugh. Hmm. I guess the game flow is just so different that walking around in Voices of the Void, I feel like I'm missing out on processing my audio and stuff from the signals. Well, why? Just get up one upgrade point into it. It's yeah.
Show you out this, but
think it's like maybe 30 points.
How beautiful this life can be.
Oh.
You don't have to grow. Don't waste your life respecting the
You know, I think I almost never went out at night. I'm just realizing that batteries are expensive in the game.
Commencing route. Delivery route finalized.
Did I get everything here? I did. Okay. Yeah, easy. Absolutely. Ugh. That actually was really freaky. Even narrating it, I was like, wow, what is happening? A tentacle space wizard that can fly at the speed of a jet just looks at you and your skin melts off. Crazy. He was like, they can't see me, I'm buried under snow, and I'm like, they can see your heat signature. Poking out of the snow. Yup, predator vision. He's lucky the elephant gun worked on them. It was barely enough to down one of them. Ugh. Yeah, I played that game like a crazy person. I probably run calibrations every 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, it's overkill for sure, but I'm just paranoid about things going wrong.
Oh, hey, it's you. Hold up.
God.
You are one hell of a porter. A generous, hard-working soul.
Don't worry about it.
We're increasing your allocation.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Yeah.
This is a schematic for an enhanced, as you'll, and when it's with all the our
Order completed. Well done.
Right. metal to musician. Yeah, after you got your bearings. Yeah, after you got used to the job. The learning curve's always the worst part for everybody. Then eventually it all just becomes routine. Oh man. At least it's not a high stakes job. The worst that happens is some old guy gets mad that you didn't give him the codes that day.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You gotta be the best porter out there.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me.
Why do you have mannequins?
Never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Oh, his mannequins. We don't talk about him. The previous guy that worked there. Yeah, I think there's like lore bits scattered around in some remote areas. Yeah. About what he saw and what happened to him. Alright, delivering these packages. When do I get to deliver something real, like pizza? Yup. What sucks is they don't tell you all at once. It's like they spoon feed it to you if there's multiple ones broken. Like, that's not how it would really work unless their software actually sucks that bad. I think it might, yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Well, we meet just bringing it.
Is all this stuff really just for me? Ah, damn!
Something about the way you work is just inspiring. So I want to give you this data. Hopefully, it'll make your life a bit easier. Do you have enough materials? Why don't the...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've got something for this. I've got a... I really... This is... This is... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've got something for you. This. I've got a... I really... I've
Order completed. Well done.